in this country. We saw not very long, young people who left school very early and have found a way of getting a sense of significance. Just because they can play with words and put on a suit and look like a preacher, so they start churches. And because our people are vulnerable and gullible and susceptible to anything that promises them an escape to the harshness of poverty and the harshness of unemployment, they will run into anything that promises them relief. And so you've got these churches that are now feeding people snakes and petrol and all kinds of crazy things. You've got a sector of the church that is extremely influential. Religion is influential because it answers some of the pertinent questions people are asking. Who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose in life? They purport to answer those questions. That's where religion finds its appeal. It answers the most pertinent question that human being has. And so it will draw masses and masses of people. You will always have religion in all of communities for as long as they promise to answer those very basic questions. Pentecostal charismatic church is all about, it's about miracles, relief. And you understand where that comes from, because black society must be understood in terms of relief, development, and advocacy. Now, relief says there are sectors of black society that are so dire, they don't have the luxury to sit and talk about ideas. They need to know that we have to have something to eat to survive for today. And so, that's a huge sector of black society. Those are the people who live with, with huge levels of vulnerability, who will run to churches for miracles, who will run to sangomas, who will run to anything that promises them alleviation, immediate relief. So you've got sectors of black society who are not so desperate. They are looking for skills. They want to acquire skills so they can learn to fish for themselves. And so we talk about development when we relate to such sectors of black society. I am making an argument that when you have given somebody fish to eat, your job is not done until you've taught them how to fish. And when you've taught somebody how to fish, your job in black society is not done until you have fought for them to have access to fishing waters. The structures that perpetuate poverty and exclusion must die. White power and the preservation of white privilege must die. It must be eliminated. There must be death of whiteness. So therefore, black theology is giving us tools and the narrative to be able to say it's not enough to give people fish. It's not enough to teach them to fish. We owe it to ourselves to fight for them to have access to fishing waters.